Yo, say man, hey man, it's your boy DQ Hampton, and you rocking with Easy Money TV. You about to get it poppin'? You.
DQ, what's good, man?
Man, chillin' on it, baby. You already know.
Hey, man, welcome to Easy TV, bro.
Yes, sir. Happy to be here. You know
yeah,
what I'm
man. We ran into each other at the hip hop documentary.
Yes, sir.
You did a drop for me, but I never released it because I just feel like it's too late now. You know what I'm saying? Because Corona got everything messed up, and then at the time, Easy TV was booming so much that I lost track of everything. You know what I'm saying? So
shit, it happens.
Hell yeah, man. But salute to you, man, from the home city. We live from the weed spot, Dallas, Texas.
Weed spot, baby, Dallas, Texas. We here, gotta shout out my homegirl April doing that damn thing. Amazing business owner. Yeah, baby, we here, man, doing our thing, keeping it rolling. Yeah,
for sure, man. Now, I'm gonna share a fun fact with you, right?
Yeah.
Now, I was, we probably a few years apart, but I was at the barbershop the day you got your hair cut before you went to college.
Oh, shit. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
That was right before my birthday. That was right on my birthday.
Yeah. That was, what year was that?
That was 2007.
Yeah.
Yep, 2007.
Yeah. I was 14. I was at the barbershop that day because I remember Scooter telling me, "Oh, he about to leave." I was like, "Where you going?" And you was like, "I'm finna go to college." So you know what I'm saying. But that's what I wanted to show you.
God damn, salute, man. Salute. That shit crazy. Shout out Scooter, boy. That's my family right now.
Nah, for real, man. Shout out Unc, man. He rock with us tough. Yeah, man. So obviously, you from Waco, Texas. I'm pretty sure everybody who you come across as far as the music wise know that. You know
yes, sir,
so we ain't even gonna have to touch on that. You know what I'm saying? So
Co-Town.
Yeah. But let's get into DQ the person, man. First and foremost, like I'm gonna ask something simple, like who was your favorite artist? Like where your inspiration come from, music wise?
My favorite artist, I always put number one. My favorite artist is Nas.
Okay.
I named my son Nasir.
Okay.
Yeah, my son named Nasir Malik Hampton. Named him after Nas. Malik is my little brother. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I had to do it. Two of my favorite rap artists ever. Nas and my little brother Malik. Yeah. So
Malik tough.
Inspiration right oh yeah.
Malik tough, and he a genius too.
Oh yeah, super genius.
I don't know if you watch DJ Vlad or not.
Yeah.
He always says Nas is the worst beat picker of all time.
Yeah. And I'm never debating it.
Yeah.
I'm never going to debate that. Nas does have a crazy selection of beats, but I always look for Nas for content. And usually when he gets around good producers, they can pull that out of him.
Yeah.
But when Nas, I feel like when he left to himself in that dungeon, he gonna choose whatever.
Yeah.
But he gonna spit some real over it.
Oh, I'm not gonna disagree, but he do his thing on him though.
Oh yeah, always. I'm saying Nas gonna be Nas.
Yeah, it take a talented person to get on some of the beats and kill him like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's go all the way back to the beginning, man. Like how long you been rapping? Like I ain't not taking it serious. I'm talking about rapping. Period. I know we from Waco. Freestyling is a thing. Yeah. So.
I actually started rapping when I was 8 years old. A lot of people remember me from Channel 17, WISD. I did a Dean Holland talent show in my 5th grade year. Shit went low-key viral back in the day before it was even internet.
What was MySpace's thing then?
No, that was even before then. This was my 5th grade year.
Oh, I'm tripping.
This one we were, the first internet was Netscape Communicator. Like, it was back then on that type shit.
With the AOL dollar.
Man, I'm telling you. So yeah, this was 5th grade when I did that talent show. Just since then, I just been rapping.
Yeah.
Just making it happen. Middle school, everybody knew me. I went to Wiley Middle School. Shout out Eastside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did my thing at Wiley. Surprisingly, I slowed down on my rapping when I was in high school. Went to La Vega. Slowed down on my rapping a little bit, focused more on my sports, all that shit. When I got back to college, I got back in my bag from ACU, came back to Waco, did the ciphers, moved up here to Dallas in 2013. Signed my indie deal, and been rolling ever since.
Okay. Oh, so you are signed?
Yeah, to an indie label.
Oh yeah, that's dope. That's dope, man. Shout out to that. Shout out to the label, man.
Yeah, Black Sun Media, baby. That's how we do it.
Shout out to you for that work ethic.
BSMG.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'm about to pull up on y'all, man. Invite me to a show whenever that come
I got
back.
you. When he come back, we'll have it popping, man.
Another thing too, I want to say. You remember that whole Adidas wave that was around 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago?
Yeah.
Now people don't know, back in the early 2000s, you was on that first.
Yeah, I had Adidas every fucking pair, dog. I had about 20 pair of every color Chateau Adidas.
Yeah, and that's another fun fact too. Like I remember being at the barbershop, you know, like you just stopped wearing Jordans at one day, and I was like, oh shit, okay, he on some different shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
straight Adidas, man, I had to make it happen.
Yeah. So yeah, man, people don't know. You was a trendsetter for that. For I see.
Already.
You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
So yeah. So besides Nas, do you have any other musical influences?
Oh yeah. Have a whole plethora. I can talk like new generation right now.
Yeah.
People who inspire me. I love Anderson .Paak.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite artists. Anderson .Paak, one of my favorite artists. Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah.
The whole Griselda clique. Every single one. You know, I met them personally. You know, I connected with them boys. Westside, Benny, and Conway. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They're the people right there.
Yeah.
I'm heavy on producers, bro. Like, you'll even see when we get into it later on about my music, I'm big in the producer game. So I know a whole lot of producers.
Yeah.
Big and small, who I like connecting with. But yeah, I'm very fond of all my producers who do everything. So salute to them too.
Yeah, for sure.
That's been inspiration.
New track dropped today, Sriracha featuring T-MOE.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure to go stream that.
Hi Sriracha. Shout out my boy Name Brand on the production. Shout out Valley of the Kings on the recording. Shout out my boy Billy Sin on the mixing. That's how we do it, baby.
Yeah, for sure. Now let's come to current times, man.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on coronavirus, man?
Man, I'm not gonna get in my other bag.
Yeah.
You know, my David Ike, Alex Jones bag. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it on a nice, respectable level.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this coronavirus is something that has affected the business sector tremendously, and I can talk about the effect it had on me business-wise. A lot of shows had to be stopped, a lot of bars had to be shut down, a lot of clubs, all of that. So it took a major hit on people who survive on doing shows and things of that sort. So through the storm, I just been weathering it. You know, creators gonna create through any situation. You know, I just been creating new tracks, creating new concepts. And when, you know, the doors open, I'm about to be out blazing.
Yeah.
Blazing, man.
Yeah, for sure. Now speaking of shows, man, how was the when times was good?
When
normal life was around. Like, how was the response from the crowds, man? Was they rocking with some
Man,
stuff,
it was
man?
love. It was love.
Yeah.
Let me see. It had to be 2018. I think 2018 I had that run. I did like 28, 32 shows.
Oh shit.
In 1 year, it was just crazy. I was doing a whole lot of shows down
That's
here.
once a month.
Yeah, and it was actually even more than that.
Yeah.
Like, I was doing a whole lot of shows, you know. Got me respect for that, had a lot of Dallas Observer articles. 2019, I kept a run. I went on tour with Wu-Tang. We did the Texas run. Shout out Stone Mecca. Shout out my boy Rakim Abdul-Jabbar, you know, made that happen. And I won the Dallas Observer Music Award for 2019 for Best Hip Hop Act.
Yeah, shout out to you for that. I was gonna bring that up too.
Yeah. When it comes to them shows, I always got to correlate with it because that's my main factor that I try to push. I gave people a spectacular show. Every time you seen DQ, you left in a good mood. You love the energy. So it was a big impact when we came to shows. But yeah, Corona did slowed that down.
Yeah, a lot of rappers, big, humongous superstar rappers don't want to admit it, but it's messing with them.
Oh yeah, it's messing with the money.
Pockets,
I'm
you
sorry,
know what I'm saying?
It's messing with the money.
The back end is people depend on them. You know what I'm saying?
It slowed everything down.
Yeah, man. I was actually gonna reveal myself as far as my face goes because nobody knows who's behind this camera at the show that Script had set up in Austin, but unfortunately, you know, the Corona. Yeah, I need to get him back on here too.
We was gonna rock that mug because I was about to be at that mug. That's wild. Corona happened that week of South by Southwest.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Never thought I'd see South by Southwest canceled.
When they did that, I knew it was about to get real.
Yeah. So, man, what's your favorite album you've put together so far?
My favorite album I've put together so far. A lot of people say, so outside perspective, a lot of people say Grandiose. That was my best, like I say, cohesive album that everybody loved. You know, I had a couple Grammy producers on it. Them up with jamming. I still got bangers to this day that's rolling.
Yeah.
My favorite project I put out so far would be Decennium, which I dropped January 1st, 2020. And that was just a collection to show, you know, I'm still moving, still going, had some bangers on there.
Yeah.
Had a Grammy producer track on that. You know, that's one thing that I try to keep constant on all my projects. So, you know, that was love right there. But Decennium, go check that out, dqhampton.com. Go to the website, you see it. DQ Hampton, Spotify, it's all there.
Yeah. Man, something else I want to know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people want me to ask you this question.
Yeah.
how do you, the way you move,
yeah,
but as productive as you are, how does that work? All right, let me elaborate a little bit more. Like, you just work with all these Grammy producing artists, you just won this award. Like, how does this happen, but you're not as visible to the public as people would want to see you?
Man, I guess it's the unseen grind that matters the most.
Yeah.
The stuff you do behind the scenes that people don't know. Because that's the reason why I get the opportunities to be on a certain stage. Because I do a lot of scenes behind the scenes, a lot of things behind the scenes. I'm pulling up the studio sessions. I'm putting up the different bloggers. You know, I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff. That built a certain rapport with different people.
Yeah.
So I might not have to make that many moves, but when I do make a move, it's potent.
Yeah.
Because I have the right eyes looking on me.
Yeah.
And that came from the tremendous grind. Because I used to pay $20 for 10 minutes at open mics, you know, to finally perform at Bomb Factory.
And then the people gravitate towards you.
And, you know, all them years, if you just show steady, be consistent with everything you do. You know, that's why I always respect and love Keystar.
Yeah.
Keystar one of the most consistent niggas on earth when it comes to his music.
That's the most mixtapes ever for my CD.
No, period. And I don't know anybody else who has that many mixtapes. You have to really bring in like Gucci Mane and Lil Wayne names.
Gucci just hit 100 too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So.
This man literally dropped a mixtape every week for a year. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? I know our record label, we dropped an album every month for 3 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had to do that type shit. So that type hunger just comes from Waco. You know, that's what we do.
Yeah.
But you gotta be consistent with it. And once I became consistent, you know, people gravitated towards it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be in the spotlight a lot more. You know, I got a 2-year-old son. I had to slow down a little bit, you know, make sure he was right. But yeah, I'm turning back up.
Yeah. Hey man, another thing too, man. How old is he?
2.
2. Is he? How can I say? Is he walking around the house saying words, acting like he rapping it?
Oh yeah, he does that. He hops on the keyboard. He's 3rd generation music.
Yeah.
On my side, he's 3rd generation. On his mama's side, he's 2nd generation.
Okay.
Like, he's gonna be a musician. He already hitting keyboards, picking up guitars. He got his own personal microphone.
Naturally though, he gravitates.
He gravitates towards music. That's him. So I know I'm gonna have to do something for him. Whenever he show he wanna grab it, I'm gonna make sure I get him lessons for it.
Yeah.
Keep that flowing, cause he's gonna be the next generation. I'm doing all this for him.
Yeah, that's dope.
So he's the next generation.
His name alone, that would be a good artist name.
He's that man right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, yeah, shout out to him, man.
Yeah,
man. So, another thing I wanted to touch on, man. So, like, being from Waco, bro, a lot of people, I got viewers in Houston, I got viewers in Mississippi, I got viewers all over. They don't understand how hard we go, and it doesn't go noticed.
Yeah.
But you, on the other hand, change that curse a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, could you, without giving up too much sauce, elaborate on how you did that without while dealing with all that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
One thing we do understand about Waco is Waco has a complacent, Waco has a jealous mentality. And I know that stems back from the foundation of Waco, that being a slave city and a big racist threshold and centerfold for those people.
Yeah.
So the minorities in Waco had to go through a certain different type of struggle. To bring it into music, people always say you gotta blow up outside Waco to get love in Waco.
Do you agree with that?
Of course.
Because I do too.
Yeah,
Okay.
I even with me, I always felt, you know, people, I didn't realize how much love I was getting. I just knew the surrounding people, and I always felt like, you know, I wasn't getting the same love I was reciprocating. You know, I was giving to other people. So, you know, I always had a chip on my shoulder. Every time, you know, I come in the cypher, I'm spitting my bars, I'm handling my business.
Yeah.
That was just always me. When I came to Dallas, I realized all the opportunities that Waco didn't have, and I took advantage of it. And on the flip side, it's wild because there's so much shit here in Dallas that Dallas artists just don't give a fuck about. They just let it slide. I came here and there, I seen competitions, nigga, I seen open mics, I started hopping in everything. And that accumulated and built up to where I was able to go back to Waco and really do something monumental and actually inspire people. So, You know, that's just what it is. You really just gotta focus on your grind. Don't worry about what others are thinking. Hone in on your craft. And when that opportunity comes, be ready for it.
Yeah.
Because everything happens in windows. You gotta be ready to jump through it. If not, you gotta wait till the universe open it again.
Yeah. From the man himself. Yeah, man. Another thing too I want to touch on, bro. When I listen to your music, right?
Yeah.
It's good. It's great. Don't get me wrong. But what stands out to me is the confidence. Like where that come from? Like because every time I hear you on the verse, it to me it sounds like you to yourself. You was like, yeah, I know this shit hard. You know what I'm saying? I know, like.
Man, that come from my persona, bro.
Yeah.
Even since I was little, my daddy always, shout out my daddy. He's the reason why I rap. He showed me how to rap.
Yeah.
Big inspiration. Since I was little, my daddy always told me, have a big heart. It's the size of the heart in the dog. Is it what the size of the what the man?
He said it's the size of the fighting dog.
Yeah, not the size of the fighting. Yeah. The size of the fighting dog, not the size of the fighting.
Yeah.
One motherfucker, gotta get right. But my pops always told me that. So since I was little, I always been the little nigga courageous. You can ask about me back in the East Waco Y days, the Elks, nigga, the Waco Cowboys, nigga. I was known for the nigga over there hitting.
Yeah.
I was never scared, and that's how my pops instilled in me. So when it came to rapping, I was the same way. Cassidy is one of my favorite rappers ever. That's one of my fundamental artists who I build my skills around. I love the punchlines. Jadakiss is my number 2. People look at me crazy when I say
Jadakiss is tough.
Yeah, Jadakiss is my number 2.
That last album was hard.
Man, Nas, Jadakiss, Jay-Z, Royce the 5'9", and Andre 3000. That's how I ran my 5.
3000 is number 2 on my list.
Yeah, see, you got to. That's respect. That's how it is.
Yeah.
So, that's how I go. But I was always gravitating towards confident rappers. That was just my thing. The first CD I ever got my mama bought was Mace.
Okay.
And Mace is one of the most cocky, flashiest rappers ever. So that was just my whole type of son.
It's crazy as hell how he is now.
Oh yeah, super wild.
That's crazy as hell.
Mace used to be the man. Yeah. Harlem Mace is wild. Young Mace is wild.
Yeah, shout out to Mace, man. Have you got a chance to brush shoulders with any of these people before?
Man, actually, yeah. Shout out Galaxy 9. They brought damn near every hip hop legend every other week down here. I done met Styles P.
Oh, shit,
I done
okay.
met I met Styles P, Dies Effects, Camp Low, Havoc Kane. I done met every member of Wu-Tang, RPODB, but I met his son, YDB. Yeah, when we did the tour, I was on tour with all of them. It was the 36 Chamber Junior tour.
Yeah.
So
I want to meet RZA, bro. I want to pick his brain about cause you be watching the show.
RZA's a wizard, man.
Yeah.
Nigga's a wizard.
Yeah, is he cool? Like you
can
chop up with him.
Bro, check this out. Well, there's more to chop it up with him. This how it went. It went show after party after party. Show after party after party. Show after party. We did that 4 cities straight. And seeing these dudes, how they handle business, and then how they relax at the end, that shit's amazing, bro. Like, RZA is a fucking genius. Really the whole Wu-Tang thing, because every city they go to, they making the meal off merch. That's what people don't understand, the genius of their merch. And that's what I soaked up game on. A lot of people be looking at other shit. I was seeing the mechanics of how they ran the tour. And they was killing the merch game. They came to Dallas, they had a cowboy color Wu-Tang shirt. They went to San Antonio, they had a Spurs color Wu-Tang shirt. And them hoes just selling out, bro.
Yeah.
They went to Houston, Rockets color.
Yeah.
Like, people
They
understand
marketing.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you can make that extra money. Yeah, we getting paid such and such to do this music, but we leaving with an extra $2 million just off bringing all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit just crazy. So, respect to Wu-Tang, messing with all them. But bringing it back to people. Benny the Butcher,
I just watched the interview yesterday with Vlad.
Them my boys right there. Shout out to them. God damn it. There's so many people. I can't even remember all the people that we brought to the nine, bro, because it's damn shame. Sriracha, Rod Digger.
Yeah, oh shit.
God damn.
Okay.
Let me see. Who else we done brought, man? They done brought everybody. I'm tripping. MOP, fucking Freeway, Benny Single. Who else I done met? I met all these cats, bro. I just got to go on my Instagram, bro. Shout out Galaxy 9, bro. They bring the legends.
It sounds like you just be at the right place at the right time.
I really do, bro. It's a blessing. When I decided to move to Dallas, because a lot of people don't know I was working at the post office in Waco. Post office shut down, I had to transfer. And I really flip of the coin. I was going to go to Austin, I was going to go to Dallas. I'm glad I came to Dallas because simultaneously, while I'm trying to come up on my music career, Dallas became the focal point of the industry. You know, it started moving from Atlanta and coming to Dallas. You know, artists is popping. Majority of the Grammy winners had Dallas production on it. So, you know, it became a home spot. So when it all gelled together, you know, I was trying to make sure I stayed in front of the cameras because I know people looking, industry looking. You know, I'm in the industry circles through my songwriting. I'm being songwriting collab labs with different people who've been pitching my songs in majors for different stuff. So my name trying to buzz, so I'm glad I came to Dallas.
Shit, trying to. I think it is.
Yeah, it's buzzing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm so damn humble. I ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying?
Let me do that for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what Easy TV about. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no hate that's media. You know what I'm saying? None of that. Man, bro, you don't understand how long I've been waiting on this interview. Bro.
Had to make it work, baby.
Man, this man said he done got the top of the RZA. Oh, yeah. I just want to sit there and just pick his brain about, because in the saga, it shows how he masterminded. You know, it probably ain't 100% accurate, but I want to.
While the show was going on, we was on the tour. That was the main thing I asked him.
Yeah.
And they was like, of course it's entertainment, but it's based truly on what it is. My main thing was like, nigga, y'all was beefing. You know, the main thing when it comes to Raekwon.
Yeah, him and Raekwon.
Yeah, well, Raekwon and
what's the name? He was in the middle of it.
Yeah, intimate. Because his brother on different all type of shit.
Yeah.
But it was wild, bro. Yeah, and this wild seeing Raekwon, bro. Raekwon. And there's no disrespect. I love him. You the guy.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't know the nigga was so short, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that fucked me up. He's short, bow-legged. I was like, no, I know he was flinging that iron back in the day, bro. He was a little nigga, bro.
Gold tooth and shit.
Man, Raekwon, man, shout out. That's the homie right there, man. Yeah. Wrote a fat-ass Dutch with the homie.
That's dope as hell, bro. You done got the shit kick it and get some game on the legends, bro. Man, like, Wu-Tang, man. Like,
that's some boys right there.
Met the man by any chance?
Of course I met Method Man. That was... Method only did 2 shows. He didn't do the last 2 shows, but he did do Dallas and he did Houston. Okay. And that shit was fucking monumental, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know Method was that big. Now, let me say that
like
about
6'2", ain't he?
That nigga's huge. Yeah. And then he was yoked up too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He a big Cowboy fan. That shit was crazy.
Let's not get started on that. People, if I can talk about the Cowboys, people gonna unsubscribe. I'm not a Cowboys fan.
No, me neither. I'm 49ers, nigga. I'm a Niners fan. I'm
a Green Bay fan, but I'm
respect you. Good, buddy. Yeah. So that was straight though. But salute to the whole Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah. Once again, salute Stone Mecca. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be able to be on that tour.
Yeah. What's been your favorite state to perform in so far?
Florida.
Okay.
My Florida show.
I wasn't expecting that, but okay.
Yeah. I performed in my. It was in December. Yeah. That's what's crazy, nigga. I can see why the gangsters always went to Miami in December during Christmas and that type of shit, because it's the perfect time.
Yeah.
So I had I got booked for a show in Miami. Went down that bitch, rocked it. Made some great connections that I can't even speak about on this, but great connections that that's been keeping my spirits up through this whole situation. Yeah. But my Miami show was crazy, bro. It felt good. They only allowed you to smoke in the club. Only time I ever heard that before in my life. You couldn't smoke outside, motherfucker. They said bring that shit inside and smoke. I was like, damn. So the environment was right, drinks was flowing, beautiful women. Yeah, my Florida show was the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to you too for that feature on my boy Waco Trey song, Back in My Zone, man.
Shout out my boy Trey, man. I gotta shout out Trey, man. Yeah. He won the DQ verse in the raffle from my boy Prescription. Shout out my boy Prescript. So I had to get my boy right. Yeah. But we recorded that song and we recorded a whole nother track. And that's a whole nother track that's gonna come out. I got Trey with. Yeah. So salute to Trey, that's my boy right there, Waco, Texas. Make it happen.
For sure. Man, like we can talk all day, bro.
I'm with, man. I'm good. I got time. I'm telling you.
What's so your flow, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't know nobody from where we from or in Texas period that sound like you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really feel like you was giving your specific voice and shit like as a gift for a reason. Like I feel like you're supposed to be doing music the same way I feel about T-MOE. You know what I'm saying? And the same way I feel about Trey. Like I didn't watch Trey record, and I'll be like, bro, like how the fuck did you just do that with no effort? You know what I'm saying? And like I was telling you earlier, when I heard your verses, it sounded like confidence. Like fuck what you're saying is the confidence factor. Like, have you always rapped like that? Not the confidence part, I'm talking about your flow, like the smoothness of it. Like you just be floating on the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I really say, yeah, I really have. Like I said, my first CD ever was Mace, and he was just a smooth ass rapper. And then my daddy instilled all the East Coast inspiration into me. All the Southern inspiration. My mama was all West Coast.
Okay.
Like my mama loved Ice Cube, DJ Quick. You know, like that's my mama.
Yeah.
So I was on that type vibes, you know, hearing that stuff from my mama flow. So yeah, when it came together, I always been like this, bro. I tried to make sure I stayed the same through all the eras of rap, because I remember when the I Done Came Down flow
hit.
That's
Texas,
you know what I'm saying? I remember when that hit, I was like, damn, bro, I can do that hoe. But you know, I had to make sure I kept my own flow with it. I remember shit, when the mumbling shit came, when people switched to rapid cadences, all different type things. But I had to just make sure I kept my own unique style and learn how to adapt. That's one thing I say that I'm able to do. I can adapt in any room, no matter what it is.
Yeah, it's working. You got longevity at this point.
I write for me and I write for other people, so I got to make sure that I stay ready and be able to switch.
Yeah. What you trying to get out this music thing, bro?
Man, really, bro? Just security for something that I love. You know, if you love your job, it's really not a job. You know what I'm saying? And I always told myself, if I can get paid for music, for fishing, I'm good. I really don't have to worry about anything ever. And this music thing is something that's really second nature, and I'm connected and surrounded by the right people that can bring this package where I can be able to sustain from it. You know, if I become a big superstar and a big performer, all that, that's cool. You know, a lot of people love my energy for that. You know, they expect me to be front center stage. But whatever comes with it, comes with it. But I just want to be stable, make sure that I inspire others that you can come from a small place and make a big impact. You know, Waco, Texas changed the world, period. You know, in everything we do. And I'm just trying to be, you know, be one of them leaves on that branch to spread out and change this shit.
Facts. Same with Easy TV, man. We've never had a media platform. Never, like, that I know of, at least.
You made it happen, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
We working, we gonna see.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
We gonna keep snowballing.
So far, so good. You know what I'm saying?
I seen my boys real life street stars. Build up. You know, the snowball effect. You know, same thing gonna happen with you, bro. Same thing gonna happen. You keep going, stay true to your content. You already got the gold mine of Waco, Texas. Don't nobody know. When Waco start bubbling and people want to find out who the fuck it is, they gonna be coming to your page to realize these artists. You got to interview with all of us. You got your T-MOE, you got your Cams, you got your prescriptions, you got your Dice. You got, you know, you got all these people, bro. So when people come look at it, they're gonna see who we is.
Yeah, I'm hoping, crossing my fingers for that S1.
Oh yeah, it'll come. Just put it into the universe and connect with the right people.
Hey, you got a chance to work with him yet?
Yes, nigga, that's up.
That's
Vaughn was on my first album, Designer Frames.
Okay.
S1 has 3 albums on my 3 tracks on my album. S is fam. That's my fam right there.
Shout out S1, man.
S1 and my dad started off they was in the same group together, Third Eye Militia. I don't know if you remember seeing that in Waco. You had Third Eye Militia, Verbal Seed, Strange Fruit Project. All of them was early Waco hip hop. And that was my uncles, my father, S1, and his family members. So yeah, that's
I think I probably was too young.
I feel
you know, I grew up on Ghetto Boys and stuff like that. You know.
No, that's 100.
Like, you know, so my daddy had me on a bunch of that stuff, like Willie D and stuff. Like Willie D is one of my favorite rappers ever. You know what I'm saying?
That's Godfather. You understand? Godfather right there.
He gonna talk shit. That's
all I'm gonna say. What he say? Clear cut to the grain. Yep. Yes, sir.
So if there's anybody you could work with, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, dead or alive, who I want to work with? I'm gonna do both categories. I would have to say, passed away, I would have to say Nip. I would love to do a song with Nip. You know, R.P. Nip. I know he's in a better place. Present day, I want to do a song with Big Crit.
Chris.
We want to do on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we from the same place. You know, my family is originally from Mississippi. I know T-MOE probably touched on it. Yeah. But yeah, our family from originally Mississippi, relocated to Texas in the 60s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
man,
we is like
Crit.
Yeah.
I feel like every one of Crit albums, he ain't missed it. That's my opinion though.
Well, he I know with how one of the industry effects had on, you know, messed him up a little bit. You know, being on that deal and everything. But artistry wise, Crit never missed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know, yeah, artistry wise, he never missed. You know, people might look at different numbers because he was in the class of Kendrick, Cole, and all, so they're gonna be looking at numbers different type shit. But yeah, artist wise, Kendrick.
As a true Southerner doing that though, because this
right
country is
It's the man right there. I gotta salute, gotta respect.
Yeah. So right now, man, who's on majority of who's producing the engineering on majority of DQ music?
I always deal with a plethora of producers.
Okay.
Shout out Bounce Gang. That's my production team that always been on my albums. Always will be on my albums. Who I'm part of. Salute. Shout out Bounce Gang. The guy Jabon, 2-time Grammy winner. Then on and on. Erica Badu.
Okay.
Jabon on my projects working with me. Shout out Yoda. I got Yoda coming. Also worked on Grammy Family. Kanye.
Okay.
Yeah. Part of that team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't give us too much.
No, it's good. Of course, S1, you know, got some tracks to S1. Me and Vaughn, S1 son.
Yeah.
Goddamn monster. Me and Vaughn got some tracks coming. Actually, I'm gonna be dropping on my new thing. Damn, bro. Shout out Agent O, my H-Town cat. Been killing it. Yeah, so a whole lot of producers, bro. Just shout out love too, bro. I just want to shout out love to all the outstanding producers that I know they're sending me beats, and I'm gonna keep it rolling, man.
You doing any producing yourself these days?
I am doing some production, but it's only for children's cartoons.
Okay.
I got a specific lane that I'm trying to tap into because all I do is watch cartoons with my son, and they incorporate hip hop and music so much in these cartoons that I know I can make something that a little kid will vibe to.
Yeah.
So I've been doing it, you know, after watching them, so it's all good.
We're gonna, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We got, like, when I turn this camera, we're gonna talk about that. I got something big I'm working on.
Okay.
And I'm missing a few pieces, and now that you said that, why not? You know what I'm saying? But, another question, and then after that, tomorrow we're gonna wrap it up. What can we expect from you in the near future?
Oh, a whole lot of music, man. I got another EP getting ready to drop. I have another album getting ready to drop. Just dropped my single, Hot Sriracha, today with my boy T-MOE. Dropped another track a couple weeks ago with my boy Ricky Blue, Can't Sleep at Night. Just started working. Fuel City dropped, the Hamptons, me and all my brothers. Check that out.
Malik on there?
Malik all over it. He part of the Hamptons.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's me, Malik, and my brother Fabian. Yeah, all of us blood brothers, you know, the Hamptons. Got that project out there. Fabian did all the production. Malik did majority of the concept and building of the album. That was amazing. I just had to come sprinkle my 2 cents, being an older brother.
Yeah.
You know, I was stressed. They laid out the gold road for me. But be on the lookout for more music. Be on the lookout for my fishing show, Beats and Creeks. You know, I got that coming. I already got some footage, getting ready to put that together for you. No Designer. You know, that's the brand right there. No Designer. You ever see a fishing lure on there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's DQ Hampton right there. No Designer. Got that coming, clothing line, masks, shirts, all that shit. But yeah, I'm steady working, steady making stuff happen, steady trying to land placements, making music in the studio. DQ Hampton, baby, I don't quit.
What's your biggest placement so far?
My biggest placement so far would let me see. It's a track called, and it's not even indirect with me. It's a track called Reloaded that I was on with my boy Prince P. That shit made it all the way to the #1 Persian magazine in the world, and he landed it on the #1 radio station in LA with that track. That mug is doing crazy numbers. I think it's like over 500,000 streams already. So, you know, that was a real big thing right there. Personally, for me, I don't know. I guess it just would be, the other night, Erica Badu had a live concert, Stream Music TV, and they played my song first. So that was pretty dope. Yeah, they played Warrants. That mug spinning. You know, it had about 5,000 views. You know, just right there. So I was excited about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Warren.
you got the real mother. You know who DQ is. Listening to DQ, man.
Man, I'm trying to get it, man. Shout out DJ Mike B for having showing that love. Shout out Erica, the queen, always showing love. Every time I meet her, she a fool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, DLC. I forgot to. Damn, I done mentioned DLC, Mr. Pookie. Damn it, there's so many people, bro. I just be interacting with.
DLC, man. Yeah. People don't know who DLC is, man.
Biggest artist out of Dallas, period.
NWA.
Yeah, the writer of Chronic.
Yeah.
The progenitor of Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
He did all that. DLC, that man.
Unfortunately, at the accident, Mr. Stoda.
No, let me tell you something. 2020, I was in the studio session. DLC was recording. I watched with my own eyes DLC record a track. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing it, bro, and I'm loving it. This shit's actually amazing. So to this day, DLC still getting it. You know, it's 2020. I seen the man do it. You know, so shout out to DLC, shout out Billy Sin, shout out Valley of the Kings. You know,
you can't hide creativity. You can't match that.
Let's say creators create through hard times, no matter what it is. It can be a mental hard time, a physical hard time, a spiritual hard time. Creators are going to create.
All right. Second to last question.
Yeah.
What's the best advice you'd give to any up-and-coming artist? You touched on it earlier, but indirectly though.
Stay true to yourself and believe in yourself, and don't just say it. Actually mean it. It's a difference between having the confidence to do something and being the confidence of doing something. You know what I'm saying? I always have to be that confidence. When I step in, my energy is going to be received type shit. You know, I want to make sure I stay vibrant, I'm able to connect, and I want people to also do the same thing. There's a whole lot of pitfalls you might run into, different avenues you might run into within this music industry, but stay true to yourself. And once you do that, you're going to be able to build a foundation. And it's nothing better than being able to be you. When you can be you, nobody else can be there.
For sure. Yeah. Words from somebody who's doing it and done it already.
Gotta make it happen.
Yeah, man, my last and final question, I ask all my guests this question.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the music scene back home?
The music scene back home? Man, it's crazy. I will actually say this. I'm actually hella proud of the Waco music scene.
Free Hot Boy West.
Man, free Hot Boy West.
Yeah.
I was listening to the damn Trap and Yellow Beezy album, and they got a track on there would have been perfect for Hot Boy West. I was like, boy, Hot would have slid on this. You know what I'm saying? But salute to the king. I hope the boy does get out soon and make that shit happen. But salute to the Waco music scene, man. I'm loving how De Niro doing this thing. I always loving how Danny doing this thing. Loving how Cam got this shit going. You know, shout out Gold Medal Gang. You know what I'm saying? Doing what the hell they gotta do. Shout out Precise, of course. You know,
shout out man.
Precise, you know, understand he a godfather. You know, shout out Lindsay for giving us that spotlight, looking at it on a whole statewide and national scale. You know, if anybody, I'm from shit. Shout out Steve Rosa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? First place I ever recorded it. You know, everybody's still doing it. DJ Batman. Shout out BJ. Everybody who showed love, man. Waco, keep pushing. I'm loving this. The young youth steady doing their music, showing their side of the story. Keep going. There ain't nothing stopping you but you. You know, move that internal hindrance out your way. Ain't nothing like a self-imposed hell. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and break that, make that dream come true. Waco, Texas, stand up. This motherfucker.
All the way. Hey, man. Shout out to you again, once again, for blessing us with this interview.
Man, you already know.
I'm going to try to get this out as soon as I can. Cam KT dropping, interview dropping before this will come out.
Man, shout out my brother Cam. That's my brother right there.
Yeah. Just want you to keep working, bro. And we're going to definitely come back.
Man, we're going to keep it going. Shout out Black Sun Media Group. Shout out Oneself, Tree, Trey Galactica, D-Phase, you know, making it happen. DQHampton.com. DQ254TX, DQ Anthony Hampton on Facebook. Look me up, Google your boy. Let's make it happen, baby. Salute.
Yeah.
Smoke up.
Yeah.
Stay healthy.
Until next time.
Yeah.